Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ray. Today we are going to be looking at your detailed tarot predictions for the rest of the year 2023. So let's get started. Okay, Pisces, starting off with the Nine of Pentacles in January. This is the energy that you are entering the new year with in 2023. It feels like you're very focused on your pentacles this year. Some of you might be shifting your focus to your career and finances. And we also have this Ten of Pentacles in spring. So for some of you, I'm seeing with that change in focus, that shift in your energy, you're focusing more on your goals, you're focusing more on your accomplishments, and some of you could even be making significant results and movements forward in 2023 in terms of your career and finances this year. I'm seeing a lot of accomplishment for you, and I'm seeing you achieving something that you're proud of with this Nine of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles, achieving financial independence. Some of this could be wealth, creating a legacy for yourself. I'm hearing some of you could have some sort of inheritance coming your way this year in the first half of the year for most of you, or potentially like some sort of like windfall of money or increase in your finances. In February, you have this Knight of Cups here. This could be your energy, or you could be dealing with another water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or another Pisces, so take it how it resonates. We also have this Release Your Ex card. The time has come to clear your energy, and I'm hearing this two ways. For those of you who are still directly connected to a past person, or for those of you who have a past person coming back around in the beginning half, in the early stages of 2023, possibly February for some of you, I feel like you're not necessarily focused on the past person. I'm feeling like the most that you might offer this person is like extending the olive branch, or like just kind of burying the hatchet, like squashing the beef between the two of you so that both of you can just kind of let things settle. The past is in the past, and then move on with your lives. I feel like some of you are going to have a conversation with a past person that's going to bring a lot of closure to the situation, but I'm not necessarily seeing this being a reconciliation or like giving this person a second chance. You know what I mean? Like the two of you might just kind of let bygones be bygones and leave this energy in 2022, because I'm seeing this word release. And I feel like most of you are focused on the future here. If you're not directly connected to a past person, again, this could just be you focusing on your future, focusing on better energy in 2023 so that you can move on and move forward, and letting go of the past in general. Starting in the spring, possibly in March, for some of you, we have this Knight of Wands here, and we have two Knights now. For some of you, I'm hearing this could be multiple options in your relationships, especially if you're moving into the start of 2023 single, Pisces. Some of you could have more than one offer coming your way. You might be dating around, exploring your options. There's nothing wrong with that. Some of you could have a fire sign coming your way, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But again, I'm seeing you moving on and moving forward, especially with these two Knights here. We have forward movement. For some of you, that could also be literal, especially with this Ten of Pentacles here. Some of you could be doing some traveling towards the beginning of the year, or you might even be thinking of like buying new property or moving. In terms of your career and finances, there could be some sort of relocation involved, especially if you're chasing a new opportunity or a new job altogether. But it feels like you're very focused on becoming more action oriented, focusing on your sense of ambition. And it feels like you're not afraid to take risks here, especially with that eye on the prize energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles here, possibly in April for some of you. We also have this Children card. Your love life is being affected by children. Now, this might not be literal, especially for all of you if you don't have kids, or if there are no kids involved in your love life right now, then take this message how it resonates. For those of you who are already in a stable relationship and you're not single and you want to know what you and your partner's future is going to look like this year, I am seeing stability here with this Ten of Pentacles, okay? I'm seeing the two of you planning for the future together, especially if you already have kids or if you're thinking about having kids together in the future, kind of getting on the same page. This person that you're currently with, or even for those of you who are single, if you're meeting a new person this year, I feel like there is a lot of potential here with this Ten of Pentacles to have something more committed and stable. Okay, this person is marriage material. Again, take that how it resonates. Not everybody believes in marriage, but this has the potential to turn into something long-term and committed, like a permanent relationship with plans for the future being made. In May, we have the Hanged Man. It's actually the Hanged Woman in this card, but male, female, take it how it resonates. I'm seeing some of you kind of hitting a wall in the first half of the year, like some sort of stuck energy where it feels like things are moving forward at the beginning of 2023. And then at some point, possibly in May, it feels like you're going to kind of like reach this point where you stop moving forward or where you're stuck for some reason. For some of you, this could be a conflict and it's not the end of the line, okay? This might just be a situation that requires a lot of patience or a lot of sacrifice, especially if this is a conflict with another person. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner, it could be a friend or a family member, so take it how it resonates. Could even be some sort of conflict in your workplace. It kind of feels like at some point in May, you're going to kind of reach a point where I'm hearing the word drudgery, especially in your career and finances, where it's just going to kind of feel like the everyday to day, like just completing normal tasks and like daily affairs is kind of starting to feel routine. And it kind of feels like you're in a place where you're kind of like in between the speculation of the past and the momentum of the future. Does that make sense? Like you're kind of going to hit this wall where you feel like you're stuck in this in between stage where you're not necessarily going backward, but you feel like you're not moving forward either. And that could be in your career and finances or your personal relationships. But I am seeing a lot of positive cards here for you in 2023, Pisces. I feel like this is going to be a very temporary situation. Starting in the summer, possibly in June for some of you, we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is the reason why you kind of are starting to feel stuck in May with this Hanged Woman card here. It's because the universe is kind of forcing you to slow down and stop in May because they're getting you ready for a new change that's going to come your way and a new beginning, a new cycle in the summer, possibly in June. Towards the middle of the year, you're going to feel like things are shifting for you, things are changing. We have this new love card here. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. For some of you, this could be literal. There might be a new person coming your way towards the middle of the year, is when you're going to meet them, especially if you're single right now. If you're already in a stable connection or you're not looking for anybody else, this could be more metaphorical. It might be a new love, a new passion that you have, some sort of new hobby, or it could even be a new connection with a person, but it might not necessarily be a romantic connection. It could be like a new friend that you make, something like that. With this Wheel of Fortune card, if this is about a person, it feels like the two of you share a karmic connection. I know a lot of people don't like karmics, so I'm going to defend them for a second. For those of you who believe in karmic relationships, they are not always toxic, okay? I don't know where that stereotype came from. Karmic connections mean that the two of you had some sort of connection in a past life. It didn't work out then, so you agreed to try it again this time. That does not automatically mean that it will also not work out again in this lifetime. You can spend the rest of your life perfectly happy with a karmic soulmate. It does not automatically have to mean that it's going to be a toxic relationship. So if this is a karmic connection for some of you, don't panic. In July, we have the Hermit card. Some of you could have a Virgo coming your way. It kind of feels like I'm seeing similar energies here between the Hanged Woman and this Hermit card, where it feels like in July you're kind of, again, reaching the end of a cycle where you're kind of starting to go back within and do some reflection on like everything that you've done so far or everything that you've accomplished, or reflecting on yourself and your relationships. It kind of feels like you're going into hermit mode in the summer and doing a lot of soul searching to speak your inner truth. And that's going to look different for all of you. For those of you who are single, with these two knights here, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands, I feel like if you're single, there might be a lot of people kind of coming in and out of your life, especially towards the first half of the year. And then when you meet this new person in the middle of the year with this Wheel of Fortune card here, you're kind of really go within and consider whether or not you think this person has long-term potential. And that's something that only you can decide for yourself. Do you see a future with this person? Do you see this being long-term material? Do you see it going anywhere? Can this new person provide you with the emotional stability that you want? Toward the end of the summer in August, we have this Sun card, which is about positive vibes. We also have this finances and career card here. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I'm seeing you making progress on both ends, Pisces. I feel like there are big changes coming your way this year in terms of your finances and career, and in terms of your relationships with this new love card, and also that release your ex card. Like I'm seeing you making a lot of progress in different areas this year. And for some of you, it might feel stressful, especially if you're going through all of these different cycles, because we have a lot of the number 10 on the table. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, which is card number 10 in the major arcana. And we also have this Sun card here, which is card number 19. 1 plus 9 equals another 10. So you might be seeing 10s everywhere in 2023, 10, 10, 10, or possibly even 1, 1, 1. There are a lot of ending cards here. Starting in the fall, possibly in September for some of you, we have the Emperor. Again, masculine, feminine, take it how it resonates. But I'm seeing a connection, I'm seeing a connection between this Knight of Wands and this Emperor card. Did you hear that ding? I hope you did. That's confirmation that this message was for you. Some of you could have an Aries coming your way, by the way, but both of these cards are about ambition, especially for those of you who are focusing on your finances and career in 2023. I feel like you're going to see major shifts. New opportunities are going to open up for you, new ideas, new projects, and it kind of feels like you're going through an upgrade, like you're growing from the Knight of Wands into this powerful Emperor card. We have the Three of Swords here towards the end of the year, possibly in October for some of you. And I'm seeing this as a conflict between, again, I'm kind of hearing with this Hanged Man card, some of you might find yourselves going through cycles this year where you kind of feel like you're in this in-between stage, stuck between the past and the future. And I'm kind of feeling like that's where this Three of Swords comes into play, because some of you are still in the process of releasing the past, especially if you're in the middle of a healing stage this year, Pisces, or if you have a new person coming in. Like, I'm seeing past energies here and new energies, but it almost feels like those two energies are in conflict with one another, and they're going to cause clashes, especially if you have a new person coming in or a new opportunity as well. You need to clear the clutter. You know, you have to let go of something old to make way for something new in your life. And I feel like a lot of you are kind of trying to go within in 2023 and really ask yourselves if certain situations or certain people are worth all of the attention and the energy and time that you are putting into it. We have this Nine of Cups here, possibly in November for some of you. And we have two number synchronicities here. We have a lot of tens and we also have a lot of nines, okay? Because we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, and the Hermit, which is card number 9 in the major arcana. So we have 10, 10, 10, and we have 9, 9, 9. Again, I'm seeing you going through a lot of cycles in 2023, and it kind of feels like you're in the middle of tying up loose ends this year, because when one door closes, another one opens. And in order for you to have those new beginnings, you have to go through a lot of changes in your life. But I feel like these changes are going to be good for you, Pisces. They're going to be what you're waiting for. Because we have the financial independence with the Nine of Pentacles coming in, focusing on your finances and career. And we have the emotional independence with the Nine of Cups here. Okay, fulfillment, pleasure. Whether this is a new opportunity or a new person, I feel like it feels like you're manifesting what you've been wishing for this year. But it might not even come through for some of you until the end of the year. But I feel like that's because it is something that you're continually working towards throughout 2023. At the end of the year in December, we have this Eight of Cups, and it kind of feels more like this is a very introspective card. Again, I'm seeing a connection here between the Hermit and the energy of the Eight of Cups, especially with the two characters on this card. You see how they're kind of in similar positions, how they're looking at themselves or looking at everything that they've accomplished and kind of reevaluating it and doing a lot of reflection. It kind of feels like towards the end of the year, you're looking back on everything that you've accomplished in 2023. Clarifying the Three of Swords is the Five of Swords. Toward the end of the year, again, I'm seeing conflict for some of you. This might be a conflict with a romantic partner or with a friend or with a family member, but it kind of feels like this conflict is coming from some source of deception around you. Again, possibly in October, Pisces. This letting go of this person or this toxic situation might involve a lot of heartbreak or rejection or pain for you at the time. But again, it kind of feels like it's not the end of the world. because I'm hearing good things come to those who wait. And if you can continually learn to realize in 2023 that you need to release people or situations that are holding you back from your true potential, then you can come out on top and be the winner here. You do not need to be dealing with this selfish energy. Clarifying the Eight of Cups is the Hanged Man card. So this is why I pull from two different decks, Pisces, because we have the Hanged Man twice here from two different decks. Okay, basically the universe confirming the message and saying I meant what I said. Again, I'm hearing that your motto this year, like the phrase that you always keep in mind, is that good things come to those who wait, because I feel like this is going to be actually overall a pretty positive year for you, Pisces. Really, the only potential conflicts that I'm seeing are towards the end of 2023, again, possibly in October or December. But I feel like for most of you, when you encounter those conflicts, you just need to kind of go into hanged man mode and really pull back your energy and be patient and learn to compromise, learn to sacrifice. And you might feel like you're being put in situations this year that kind of leave you in suspension, where you're kind of, again, the universe is like putting you in situations where you're forced to kind of like stop or slow down a little bit. And again, you just need to remember that good things come to those who wait. So if you take those moments as they come, then there will always be a positive result on the other side. Okay, Pisces, I feel like those were the messages that you needed to hear for the rest of the year 2023. You can comment down below or like this video to let me know if any of these messages resonate. If you want to never miss a tarot reading from me, make sure you smash that subscribe button and click those bell notifications so that you can be notified every time I upload another prediction for you. You can follow me on all my socials if you want to. I post weekly messages on Facebook and Twitter, and I like to post cute little random pick a card readings on Instagram, so if you're interested in any of that, the links will be in the description box below. And I'll see you in your next reading. Bye!